Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo. Hey everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. We're still out here camping off Route 66. Our last official night out here camping. We've been having a blast. Diana's grilling up some steaks next door. I'm doing some taters inside. I'm really excited about it, guys. It's gonna be a good meal here cooked in the bus. Thanks for joining me, guys. I will be uploading this video with my Starlink mounted to my Trio flat mount on the roof. It is so easy and convenient, guys. No more setting up Starlink, no more wires. It's always on, it's flat, ready to go. It is secure up there. It is the best way to enjoy Starlink on the road all the time and not have to worry about it. Check out the video description below for links on all the different mounts offered by Trio mounts so that you don't have to set up your Starlink all the time. It's just ready to go. They got some awesome deals on there. Let's go check on our taters. There we go. Diana's actually gonna do a salad with hers, but my steak and taters are ready here. Looks amazing. We're gonna eat inside. It's pretty darn windy out there, and in this campground, it blows the sand. We would just be eating sand and dirt, and I figured we got air conditioning in here anyway. We might as well enjoy it indoors. Ooh, I know what I'm going to drink with my steak. I got that 6-pack of these babies from the Rickety Cricket Brewing there. The Route 66 Kingman Get Your Kicks American Light Lager. What an amazing can there. I really liked this there, so I got a 6-pack of cans to come home. I think that's gonna pair really nice with my steak. What do you think? Absolute perfection there. Who needs Texas Roadhouse when you got Diana? Oh my gosh. And the taters, still kind of hot. Magnificent. Man, I love those cans. I'm gonna miss this stuff after we leave the Kingman area. We can grab some more today when we go back to get my best.
Yeah, why not? If you really
One more 6-pack. I only like the light lager. It's like a Keystone Light.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, it's really, really light beer. But it's hoppy because it's made right there. It's not super pasteurized. And
it's like sour, like bitter. It's like very bitter.
It's hoppy. It's very hoppy. Yeah, that's their light beer. I'd hate to get like a full flavored pale ale or something. Oh my God, this is what I needed to start the day. This is breakfast, by the way. Oh, breakfast lunch was great. Got the call, my vest is ready for pickup. So Diana has actually decided to stay back. She doesn't like riding on the Harley when there's wind and stuff. So we're gonna go, you and me, back on Route 66 and go find something new on the way to pick up my edited, finished travel Route 66 vest with the new patch on the back for the bus. I took off the old one with the Bigfoot Tioga and got a new one put on. So we'll go pick that up, and then we'll get back and enjoy one more night out here camping before we get on the road tomorrow and head farther east. Yeah, before we go to Kingman, I figured we have to stop by and see the Hackberry General Store, another, I was gonna say a forgotten stop on Route 66, but no, a lot of these places are still thriving, selling merchandise. They have some gas pumps out and a little photo op with some Adirondack chairs and some rusty art. There's some more old gas pumps over here. That's actually a really old Pepsi vending machine. And I believe this one may have been a Coke machine. Kind of hard to tell, it doesn't have any logos on it. It's old, I know that. Obviously, this is a 7-Up cooler, nice. And a cigarette machine, almost identical to the one I had in Illinois. Same brand, National. This one does have the glass here, so that looks cool. And some old buildings over here. Some Joshua trees decorating, look at that old oil sign right there, and a Shell sign, and an outhouse. I'm noticing a lot of stickers. Lots and lots of stickers on Route 66. I don't have any in my saddlebags, but a lot of people are decorating. There's a Phillips 66 neon sign right there that seems to be working. Let's go inside. Let's see what they got inside. Oh my, the AC is working in here. So they got some, so there we go, right there. Bingo. Ooh, $4. We're a little more remote right now, so they can charge a little more. But they're gonna get me, because they got the black cherry right there. Some pins, but nothing that says Hackberry. I do already have that Mother Road one right there. Oh, I like this shiny magnet right here. It does say Hackberry, and it's got the old car in the background. There's another jukebox right there. I love how the color is working. One of these old parking meters and a bar set up with Elvis here. I like that they left a lot of the old cafe. You can still see the booths here. They're selling merchandise from them now, with the old sheriff cowboy here watching over everything. Look at this Route 66 hat. Well, hello there, Orange Kitty. What is it about me finding orange Route 66 boys all over the place? What a good boy. It's kind of a cool hippie hat. Actually, it's got wire in the rim so it can be bent, fitted. It's actually kind of cool. Any other magnets over here that are different? Nope. But I didn't find any patches. Well, let me go look at the front. I didn't see the very front. They do have patches, but they've got the same ones that everyone else already has, unfortunately. I'd love to get one. I'd like to, help support the store by getting one that says Hackberry, but no luck. Huh. I didn't catch her name. She's not very friendly today. She must be having a bad day. How can you ever have a bad day on Route 66? Miss Grumpy Pants in there. Never mind. I can't change my attitude. I'm having a good day. Something else over here. I think it's an old garage that's been preserved as a museum here. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think there's usually a car in here. I think I just saw one of Justin Scard's video from a couple weeks ago, and there was a car parked in the garage. And not today. It actually just really looks like a working garage. You got this guy working on an engine right there. Good work there, dude. And then there's an old Western building that says Music Hall on it with a piano in the center there. Well, I got my magnet that says Hackberry. I even got Diana a Hackberry pin for her pin collection, which is growing like crazy. She's going to have to buy another cork board, I think, for that. Yeah, let me go pick up my vest over in Kingman. All right, I'm on my way back to meet Diana at camp. I did get my vest done. Forgot to show it to you there. They were doing a sidewalk vendor thing, and I didn't want to get trapped in there. So I just pulled off here, apparently in Valentine, Arizona. Let me show you the vest first, guys. So again, this is my travel vest, where I've been collecting some Route 66 stuff already. My old Oatman patches right there. I've got my Blue Whale, and here it is patches from earlier travels. They added my Sidewinder, my kitty cat, and America's Main Street 100th anniversary. So those four are new on the front. On the back, these are mostly the patches that Diana and I have collected. A lot of new ones, and stuff that's been moved. Like my Big Kate Saloon's been moved. My Full Throttle has been moved. There's a new black kitty right there looking at us. You got Give Me Space, Sturgis 84th 2 years ago, Sundrop, Pew Pew, Salty Mac. Where is that it? That's all oh, and this. So you can still see the stitch marks from my old patch right there. And a little bit up here by my thumb where my National Parks looking patch with the Tioga was. And now we've got the bus, the NautiBus, and the 4 kitties. I love it. Of course, Diane and I have 5 kitties together with us, but this actually took 2.5 months to get, to have it embroidered digitally and then embroidered physically and then mailed overseas. So I really love how that patch came out right there, guys. Now, this service station, unlike the Hackberry General Store that's been turned into a gift store, is no longer open at all. They've got it completely fenced off. They've got barbed wire here to keep people out. And there's even a sign right there that says, let me zoom in here, Save Valentine Station Route 66, help restore this 66 icon and be a part of history. You can go to www.valentine-station.com or valentine-station.com. They've got a shield here that says Valentine, some pumps, some old cars. It's, the wind just died down when I started talking. It was really whipping around when I got here. This area gets a lot of wind up here in the valley. There's another sign right there as a car passes behind me. There aren't too many cars. This says Route 66 Original, a way stop for the frontier seekers seeking fuel for their wander-lusting souls. I love it. What is that right there? Yeah, just the occasional car going through here. Mostly Route 66 travelers that want to stay off the highway. That's an old tin Winnebago, the world's smallest Winnebago. I really like it. Nicely done, Valentine. The plan, I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna put the bike in the trailer. I'm gonna start putting away camp on the outside tonight once it gets dark. Diana's gonna work on the inside, and then tomorrow morning, we're gonna head right up that mountain right there, head east on Route 66, and get some more miles logged, guys. We're doing it. We're doing Route 66. Listen, how quiet. Maybe a train off in the distance. There's a house across the street too. But yeah, unfortunately, Route 66 is slowly quieting down and getting erased by the interstates all over the country. There goes that wind. Just like in the movie Cars, Radiator Springs, just like what Sally said. Well, the road didn't cut through the land like that interstate. It moved with the land. It rose, it fell, it curved. Cars didn't drive on it to make great time. They drove on it to have a great time. I love that quote. Can I get your name?
Yeah, my name's Reuben.
Hi, Reuben.
This is Valentine Station here. I live here on Route 66. And just about to let you in on a little biker lore.
Okay.
So, apparently in 1968, some like wild and crazy guys stopped out in front of this gate. They were fighting about where they were going to film this movie. Oh. One of them had a gas tank or an American flag painted on the gas tank. The other one had flames. And, you know, they got into a fight. And apparently, so they ended up filming the section of this film at this house. It's like right past there. You'll be able to see it. It's like a white roof.
That's cool.
But anyways, it's the section of Easy Riders where they stop overnight. 10 minutes into the film, where they stop overnight, then sleep out, then fix their tire, and then have lunch the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're right through this canyon when you ride through Truxton. And you start popping up, that's where they had the shot where they were side by side and the mesas behind them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was.
Oh, that's so cool. So close to this place.
So yeah, and then so that's our little Easy Riders affiliation.
Awesome, man. I saw you got some social media on there. Valentine Station. They can find you on YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah,
stuff.
YouTube and Instagram. Trying to hit it on the YouTube. You know, meet people such as yourself.
Cool.
And that this is a tremendous opportunity with the cameras and stuff, so now's the time. And yeah, I'm just a guy that lives here on Route 66, and it'll do that.
I love it.
Kind of these builds, and that's the world's smallest.
We love it. The Winnebago, yes. That's awesome.
I appreciate you stopping by, man.
Hey, thank you for talking with me. Happy 100th anniversary on Route 66, guys.
All right, I'll ring the bell here for you.
Awesome, thank you. He's gonna ring the bell. Look at that. Still works. I love it. Hey, you guys have a great day.
Thank you.
A nice little treat. Sometimes if you just stand out and lurk long enough out on public Route 66, somebody will just pop out, and Reuben did. He owns the place. So that was fun hearing the interesting story about the movie being filmed between here and there. That's where that movie happened. Yeah, there's still a lot of history on Route 66, and there's so many stories that people have to tell. I'm gonna try to chat with as many people here that know the road more than I do as much as possible. I'm not ever gonna say I know more than anybody else, because I really don't, but I love hearing the stories. That's what I like. So all right, it's a little warmer today. I actually waited till the sun gave me some shade on this side of the RV, and we're using it for a wind block too. But gonna make some, making chili dogs. We're making chili dogs here on the grill. I got the beans, so I kind of propped open the lid with the scraper, and we're cooking our beans here underneath the grill so that we don't have to warm up inside the RV. And then we're gonna do our dogs right there. And unfortunately, it's just really windy and also hot outside. So I think we're probably gonna watch a movie, and well, no, we're gonna save a movie for tonight.
Yeah.
Definitely watching a movie tonight, and yeah, I already tested it out. As a matter of fact, Amazon Prime has Easy Rider. There's a scene that was filmed literally right there, 100 feet away from where we're camping, a scene from Easy Rider. We can rent it for, I think, $3 or $4. So we're gonna watch an outdoor movie. Hopefully the wind will die down on the other side where our projector will be, but cook up some chili dogs here. All right, let's stir some chili here. This way we're not getting the inside of the bus super hot too. And Diane and I both like our wieners a little more well done. Just tastes better on the grill, you know? It does. Y'all like Diana's wind chime? It's getting a workout here. It's the one we got in Oatman with the kitty cats. Working overtime here in the wind. Diana, your wind chimes outside are really loud.
I like it. I like it.
We haven't had chili dogs in a while, have we?
No. They're gonna taste so good.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Check it out, guys. It's like Inception. Nomadic Fanatic. Nomadic Fanatic. It has not gotten perfectly dark. Let me mute this real quick. But we wanted to get a start on this because the wind actually finally died. So brought the projector out on the table. Got the screen put in. I actually used what came with it. There are these little adhesive screws. They're always going to be there. So they just kind of stay there while we're... You can't even really see it. Right there. That's always going to be there. And then the screen goes away for the road. It's a really good 4K projector that actually, you can actually watch stuff before it's completely dark, so we can get an earlier start. So Diane and I made popcorn with our hot oil. I got mine, she's got hers. We have a different recipe for each one. And it's still like 80 something degrees, so it's still kind of warm. Yeah, the wind feels good. There's even some sun. Let me get out of the way. Some sunsetting beauty in the background over there on both sides, actually. Over here as well. What a nice treat on Route 66. Yang just came out for the first time today. She does not like the wind or the heat, so she's out now doing some hunting or some digging. I guess she likes to dig, okay. She likes to hunt for mice and other creatures for us, so yeah, we're gonna switch this over to Easy Rider. Diana has not seen Easy Rider yet. Neither has Yang, so I'm gonna put it on the screen here. Again, part of the movie was filmed right where my finger's at, right there on that curve right there, literally. Route 66, iconic movie, and we're gonna watch it outdoors, right here on the NautiBus. And just so you know how we're doing this, we're using the bus's power to power the JMGO 4K projector, which I've featured on this channel before, still holding up great. So powered by the NautiBus, but it's also connected to Starlink, which is on the trailer over there, and that means I can log into my Amazon account here, and as you see, Easy Rider right there in 4K. Right there, and it's $3.99 for me to rent on Amazon. So I'm going to click rent. I'm already logged in, so this should be pretty easy. I can rent it or buy it. I'm going to rent it for 30 days. Heck yeah! That's awesome. See Opie in the window up there. Opie, we're going to watch a movie, okay? We'll let you know how it goes. There's so many places on Route 66 filmed in this movie. All right, we're gonna enjoy it. I'll get back to you and get my margarita. Oh yeah. It always looks a little more like red saturated when I film it, but it doesn't really look like this in person. So what a beautiful night for an outdoor movie, guys. This is how you do Route 66. This is how you do it, Diana. Heck yeah. Fixing his flat. So this exact location right there where he's fixing his flat is 100 feet away from us right now. That is exactly where it was filmed in Valentine, Arizona, right here. Those mountains right there. Those are our mountains. Yep. Well, good morning. Really good movie night last night. We've got to do that more often when we're camping remotely with, you know, no neighbors and have that ability because oftentimes we can't do that. This was a very nice little rest over. I just got a few more things to put away and then we're gonna be getting back on Route 66, heading east towards Seligman. Guys, stay tuned. We'll see you in a few days from Route 66. Having fun.